Minister, we're here to discuss education and higher education, and I know people often quote Nelson Mandela saying that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And I know Ireland's progress is built on the foundation of education. And An Taoiseach recently was debating the tariff situation. He spoke about why US companies come to Ireland, and he said one of the main reasons is because of our educational strength and our educational prowess. So I think our education, we must ensure that this sector is well funded, accessible and forward thinking. So investment in education is for the next generation of leaders is absolutely of the utmost importance. The individuals who are going to shape policy, drive economic growth, perhaps sit in this House and lead communities. It is important to protect those situations. But without proper funding, we risk limiting the opportunities for the brightest minds to develop their potential. And I know personally education can be the greatest equaliser. It's a force that empowers individuals and can transform lives. It offers hope where there was once despair, and also opportunities where once barriers stood firm. And today I can speak personally about a programme that has embodied that very principle, offering educational pathways to those who have faced the darkness of addiction and homelessness. Since 2016, over the last decade, Tiglin, the charity which I co-founded, has worked with Springboard and has also worked with South East Technological University through, as my colleague has just mentioned, through their faculty of lifelong learning. And it's developed educational packages that provide service users with the skills and confidence necessary to reintegrate in society. And these courses, they go way beyond academic learning. They serve as stepping stones towards independent employment and also a renewed sense of purpose. I remember going to the Minister, the An Taoiseach, who was the Minister for Higher Education, Simon Harris, and I had a vision for creating an educational pathway for people who were accessing Tiglin's Lighthouse Homeless Cafe. We tested on the two brothers, the Bobanach twins, who, Minister, you know yourself. And last month, these guys had no formal education starting. And last month, I attended the graduation, one in DCU and one in Maynooth, for their second master's degree each. So it showed me that education is transformational. And in the last year, I have had 114 people from a cohort of homelessness and addiction doing those programs, doing up to master's level. So today, that program stands as a fork in the road. The funding is about to be cut off at the end of this year, and without renewal, we risk halting the progress for the people and the opportunities for the people who need them most. So a society is only as strong as commitment to inclusion. And so to turn away from this program would mean turning our back on the people striving to build a better future. So I urge the Minister, who's a good Kildare man, to ensure that this programme is funded into the future. And Cathaoirleach, I welcome today's motion by my Fine Gael colleagues, and I urge the Chamber to advocate for continued support in the higher education sector, because it's not just about knowledge, it's about dignity, it's about community, and it's also about second chances. On that note.